Booze! Yes, it is of course a great British tradition to drink alcohol to deal with any and all of life's problems, including, but not limited to, inability to find a good parking space, not being sure of how to spell the word buttress, having a hat that's a bit too tight. Any of those, you can drink your troubles away and you'll have no problems whatsoever, except, maybe alcoholism and ruined lives. But anyway, let's not get into that. Let's look at some booze which is horribly past its sell-by date, to say the least. Yes, somebody has very kindly, and by kindly I mean evilly, sent in a bottle of Royal Wedding Ale. From the Courage Brewery in London. Look, they've even put their logo on the top, because they're good like that. And here is a picture of where the wedding took place, which would have been Westminster Abbey, because of course it's a royal wedding. Who was married? Well, this was specially brewed to celebrate the wedding of Her Royal Highness Princess Anne and Captain Mark Phillips at Westminster Abbey, November 1973. Yes, this ale is 41 years old. My goodness. It's not often I review things older than me, but here we go. Minimum contents, 9 2/3 fluid ounces. Wow, those were the days. Or 275 millilitres. From Courage in London. Marvellous. So, as part of our incredibly scientific look at whether foodstuffs go funny or not, does beer go off? What happens to ale over a long term? Well, I actually know a little bit about this, because of course I'm British, and therefore looking after booze is extremely important to every aspect of my life. No, seriously, it's going to depend a lot on how it was kept. If it was kept in a cool, dry place, it might still be alright. If it was kept on a windowsill for the last 40 years, it might well be massively toxic. Things to give it away are, is it still fizzy when you take the top off? There should be a little bit of gas escaping, shouldn't there? I'm slightly worried by this, to be brutally honest, but there's only one way we're going to find out if this is as royal and wonderful as we hope it is, and that's going to involve a bottle opener. Here we go. Man, I hope this isn't worth millions and I'm ruining it by opening it. Can't get it off, go on. And, oh, blimey, this cap's on really tight, actually. Oh, yeah. Release of gas. We could be doing all right here. Well, something is giving a hint to me that actually things may not be all right, and that is the incredibly powerful citrus-style smell that has filled the room on taking this off, which is a pretty good sign there's some bacteria at play. I shall have a sniff. Yeah, that smells very, very sweet for an ale. Also, there appears to be some sort of stuff growing on the inside of the lid. Well, let's pour it out and see what it looks like in all its glory. I hope there's a good head on it. It looks all right. Again, the smell is not exactly going to excite anybody. Wow. What a joy that is. The smell is something really quite fantastic. It just smells of very gone-off beer. I wonder why. I'm going to have to sip a bit now, aren't I, in order to get my internet points. Right, here goes everything. Ooh. Yeah, that is what we call in the trade a bad pint. Probably because it's over 40 bloody years old. Mind you, there's nowhere near a pint in it. Barman, I demand more of this possibly poisonous stuff. No, seriously, that's all gone a bit nasty. I would have expected it to be considerably nastier. Actually, it just tastes sort of slightly off, but not quite as bad as I would be expecting, to be honest. I've probably had worse from dodgy pubs over the years. Well, maybe not, actually. Yeah, in fact, definitely not, I'm going to say. Quite looking forward to rinsing my mouth out with something. Well, there we go. Unfortunately, even the mighty ales cannot survive 40 years unless they're probably in very, very good storage conditions. And even then, it would be a little bit dubious. Well, if you know how the wedding of Princess Anne and Captain Mark Phillips ended up, hint, divorce, I would be expecting it to taste of tears and recrimination anyway, so it's always got that going for it. Anyway, I shall leave you with this British pub classic trick. If you've got a pint and you don't really want it, or you just want to cause hassle behind the bar, take your finger, stick it up your bum, and then offer the pint to the barman and say, "Oh, this pint's off, sniff that." And when he goes in to sniff it, it will smell like it's gone off. Sorry, that's an old joke. Don't actually do that. That would be fucking horrible. But if you do, don't tell them I told you it.